Arthur Hayes, the founder of BitMEX, makes some crazy calls about Ethereum and Solana. I've got much more to cover as well. 110 years ago, the Federal Reserve was created on an island called Jekyll Island. And so the point of that is $34 trillion later, and many, many different wars later, we stand owning Bitcoin, which is really nice. We have Bitcoin available, which is an opt-out of their crazy amount of currency supply that they are printing on a daily basis. Actually, the interest on the US debt now exceeds US military spending. Wow. So it's kind of interesting. 2 days before Christmas, that is when the Federal Reserve was created. And you have to wonder why. It's probably because nobody is paying attention, right? I mean, they didn't have internet back then. They didn't have much. They had radio. And next thing you know, the 1913 was the beginning of US income tax, as well as the next year, World War I, because they could afford to print enough currency to go to war. And that is when you had the world wars starting. Coincidence? I don't think so. Now let's move over to Tech Dev on Twitter. He says, Bitcoin's 2-month OBV on balance volume is at new highs. This is really exciting. Historically, it means that a new all-time high was no more than 2 months away. So yes, it could, as I've been saying for many months now, that this bull market is going to go up way faster than most people think. And also the top of the market was around 6 to 10 months away after the OBV hit new highs. So that means that all these people waiting for, 12 months, 16, 24 months that I hear on Twitter, that might not happen. I think it's going to happen sooner rather than later. And I also think this spot Bitcoin ETF and the Ethereum spot ETF is going to happen much sooner than people think as well. Lastly, we have Arthur Hayes. He is the founder of BitMEX. Here's what he says. And this guy isn't somebody just ignore, like you have all these other people that talk about price predictions, which I pretty much ignore, but I share it with you because a lot of people want to hear this. But this is an important one. I received a message, now he's just messing around here, from the Lord while meditating. He said, dump that Sam coin POS and profess your love to Archangel Vitalik. So I dumped Solana and bought more ETH. ETH equals $5,000. And that is a pretty wild move. And if you are part of our learningcrypto.com, this is not for everyone, but it's for people that want to hold more than just Bitcoin. I would suggest you check it out, learningcrypto.com, because you can see our portfolio. You'll see what type of gains we have made in the past by calling INJ. I think in February 6th was my first call for INJ when most people hadn't even heard of it yet. That's all. Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.